Imagine being arrested not for stealing money, not for hacking banks, but for downloading knowledge. On January 6, 2011, police tackled a 24-year-old outside MIT. In his bag, they found a hard drive holding 4.8 million academic papers. That man, Aaron Swartz, an innovative programmer, the co-founder of Reddit, and the mastermind behind RSS, the code that powers how the internet shares news. But in the eyes of the government, he was a criminal. Facing 35 years in prison, Aaron fought for the right to free information. And just weeks before his trial, he was tragically found dead in his apartment. Aaron wasn't your typical kid. By 14, he was shaping the web with his coding skills. By 19, he was already a millionaire. But money meant little to him. He wanted to make knowledge free for all. In 2008, Aaron uncovered a system called PACER, where people had to pay to access public court documents. He believed that knowledge shouldn't come at a price. Aaron wrote the Guerrilla Open Access Manifesto, advocating for the freedom of information. He set his sights on JSTOR in 2010, a database charging universities to access publicly funded research papers. To him, it was all about liberation, not theft. But his actions were met with consequences. Arrested on the spot, Aaron's fight for the right to access information changed the internet forever. But the US government had other plans. Federal prosecutors seized the chance to set an example. They invoked the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, CFAA, against Aaron, a law originally intended for real hackers in the 1980s, facing 13 felonies and a potential 50-year sentence. Aaron was in the crosshairs. The same law meant for cybercriminals was now wielded against a young man downloading research papers. Outraged, the tech community rallied behind him as prosecutors offered a deal. Plead guilty, serve 6 months, but carry a felony record forever. Aaron stood firm, refusing to bow to the pressure. He believed that if he accepted guilt, it would empower the government to criminalize curiosity itself. And so, while battling his legal troubles, Aaron led the charge against censorship. Bills like SOPA and PIPA, he orchestrated the internet blackout that changed the course of history, taking down oppressive legislation within 24 hours. But with victory came increased scrutiny and pressure. Despite facing a grim future, Aaron remained resolute, questioning the consequences for future targets. If he took the easy way out, his resilience and unwavering commitment to principles ultimately cost him his life. At just 26 years old, a loss not just to suicide, but to a system that punished compassion. In the wake of his tragic passing, global protests erupted, calling out institutions like MIT and prompting a re-evaluation of outdated laws like the CFAA. Aaron's legacy lives on through platforms, championing free access to knowledge and sparking conversations about ownership and dissemination of information. Aaron Swartz's impact on the system transcended hacking. He forever altered it for the better.